Welcome to The American Dream, a show that started right here in San Diego, America's finest city, that now spans positive media all across the country, real stories in real neighborhoods. Hi, I'm your host, Craig Sewing, and here's The American Dream. Welcome to The American Dream, a real show, not a reality show. The real estate, the lifestyle, the culture.
It's not just about what you're living in, but the community you're going to live in.
High-rise, luxury living.
People are the vehicle, people are the connection, people are the expansion.
Helping folks just like you find your dream home.
It just never disappoints. Real stories in real neighborhoods with real experts. The opportunity to achieve our biggest goals and aspirations.
It's the American Dream.
Welcome to American Dream TV, where we share stories and insights into our community. I'm your host, Joseph Kelly, and today's a very special day. It's our first episode here in Natomas, and I have a very special guest, Elisa Lozano. Elisa is not only the president of the Natomas Chamber of Commerce and a realtor at ALL Real Estate, but she's also lived in Natomas her entire life. Elisa, we're thrilled to have you with us today.
Thank you so much for having me. It's such an honor. Thank you for inviting me on the show with you.
Could you share some insights on your background and your roots and why you chose to stay in Natomas?
Yeah, you know, Natomas is my home. It always has been. I was born and raised here. In fact, growing up, none of this was here. So it's so exciting to be here. My bedroom window growing up as a little girl, I could see all the way out to the airport. So for me, this is, you know, somewhere where I really wanted to raise my boys and have a family. I love the schools growing up. My boys played at this park here, baseball and soccer and all of that. So yeah, this is home and it always will be.
As the Chamber President, you're undoubtedly involved in numerous events and projects. Could you share any of those projects with us?
Yeah, you know, we have a lot of different projects coming up, whether they're new communities that are popping up or new businesses that are wanting to come in. We have a hospital that is we're looking forward to having. So there are definitely, you know, a lot of different projects that are coming up and that we always try to stay involved in and make sure that we advocate for the right things to come into our community.
Looking ahead on the horizon, what's the future of Natomas look like?
I think it's looking very bright. We have so many different projects that are popping up, communities that are popping up, our new state-of-the-art aquatic center. We have so many events planned. So, I mean, we look great. I am so excited about our future and everything that we have planned here in our community.
Lisa, it was truly a pleasure, and it's always sweet to see you.
Thank you for having me today.
And speaking of sweet, please join us as we walk the kitchen of Cakes by Jeff the Chef.
We're in the heart of Doko, a vibrant district that serves not only as the pulse of Sacramento, but is also the home to the Sacramento Kings. And right here in this dynamic arena, we have the opportunity to meet with the creative mind behind Cakes by Chef Jeff. Chef Jeff Taylor, your culinary journey is fascinating. Would you mind sharing some background and insight into how you got here?
So when I was 4 years old, I started baking and cooking with my grandmother. And I always wanted to go to culinary school, but didn't have enough money until 2010, where I went to Le Cordon Bleu. So through the pandemic, I started making my own cheesecakes, 4 inches, and started selling them with a lot of different flavors. And so fast forward, that's what brings us here at downtown Sacramento Doko, Cakes by Jeff the Chef, award-winning cheesecakes.
What's next for Chef Jeff?
So what's next with Cakes by Jeff the Chef is we have an event coming up at the Golden One at a Sacramento Kings game, Pride Night. And so we're gonna be doing a pop-up there, which we're very excited. Also, we learned through the pandemic is delivery is very important. And so we're gonna be expanding through different cities and different fulfillment centers throughout California. So you'll be able to purchase our cheesecakes on DoorDash, Grubhub, and Uber Eats.
So Chef, would you mind showing us how these delicious cheesecakes are made?
Sure, Joe, come right back.
Jeff, thank you for graciously sharing your story and the mouthwatering cheesecakes. Really appreciate it.
No problem, Joe. I appreciate you stopping by. You're more welcome to stop by anytime. To everybody out there, stop by Cakes by Jeff the Chef and try one of our delicious cheesecakes.
Join us next time as we unite our community. And remember, live life to the fullest, spread love to everyone, and have a lot of fun along the way.
Welcome to American Dream TV. I'm your host, Angelique Bradley, and today I would love to show you a hidden gem in the California Sierra foothills, Murphy's. It is surrounded by picturesque landscapes, but it really draws in its visitors with its undeniable charm and its rich history. From its gold rush era to its present-day vibrant culture, Murphy's has something to offer just about everyone. So whether you're coming here to wine, dine, shop, or just bask in the warm embrace of the small town hospitality, Murphy's is the place to be. So join me today as I show you what the Queen of the Sierras has to offer. So first off, I'm gonna hand you off to my beautiful teammate, Michelle, and she's gonna show you a local eatery here in Murphy's that you have to stop at if you do come on by. Hey, Michelle.
Hey.
So please tell us what Murphy's Grade is all about.
Right. So we have so many amazing choices for eating in Murphy's, and Murphy's Grade is the most unique and my absolute favorite. So owners Katinka and Neil have decades of experience in fish markets, raw bars, and high-end seafood catering. Everything here is house-made, including the smoked fish, the New England clam chowder, the barbecued oysters, and a whole line of hot sauces. The artichoke tapenade and the hummus plate is so delicious that even my vegan friends love to eat it. So let's go inside, meet Katinka, and see if we can get the rest of the ladies to try some oysters.
We have 6 varieties of oysters for you here today. We have the Royal Miyagi, Tauten Inlet Virginica, Shigoku, Kushi, Sumo Kumamoto, and Kumamoto. We have a champagne vinegar with shallot and black pepper, and rice wine vinegar with ginger, scallion, cilantro, jalapeno, and lime zest.
Wow, that's delicious. Don and Joanne are the proud owners of Drumaz. Their delicious hand-churned ice cream is made with love and care. I don't feel guilty about eating their ice cream because it's made with all natural ingredients. Let's go inside and have some mint chocolate chip.
Welcome to Christine's Clothing, located in the heart of Main Street, Murphy's. Christine's was the pioneer in retail here on Main Street, and it is the place to come for if you want anything fashionable. She's got mother denim, free people, outerwear, jewelry, and shoes. So let's go find something.
So we're down here at Stephen O Winery on Main Street in Murphy's, where they were just recently voted Best Winery in Calaveras County for 2023. Fun fact, they were also one of the very first wineries established here at Murphy's. Let's go inside and take a look, meet the owners, David Oliveto and his daughter, Lizzie. Come inside. So I understand you guys were just voted Best Winery here in Calaveras County for 2023. Congratulations.
Yes, thank you. We were actually voted by one of the local newspapers of Calaveras County that readers voted that we were the best winery. We were very proud, humbled, and excited.
So how long have you guys owned Steveno?
We've owned it for 14 years now, actually this month. The history of Steveno started back in 1978. Gordon Steveno was the original owner that came to the area. His family came to the area as a gold rush era. And eventually, after the gold rush was over, the family started working on vineyards and wine. And after that, he's been very successful in bringing new varietals to the area. And we've really enjoyed the whole prospect of being a part of the history of Murphy's.
So what do you think makes the wineries here in Murphy's so exciting? What brings people to town?
Well, Murphy's actually has a lot of great things going on. With all the wineries, we have a lot of great shops. There's you can park your car at one location and visit over 20 wineries. There's some great restaurants and bars, a lot of history in town here. So you can actually walk down the street and see some of the old buildings that have been here since the 1800s and earlier. And really, it's a great experience for people. And we have the hotel across the street, which U.S. presidents have stayed at.
And it's haunted.
And it is haunted. I have heard that. I have not experienced the ghost yet, but everybody does who stays there says they have.
I've heard it.
Thank you so much for joining us today. I hope you had just as much fun as we did, but we've just barely scratched the surface of the Queen of the Sierras, so stay tuned. See you guys later.
Bye.
Welcome, I'm Sherry Schaller, your host of the American Dream TV show. Today, I am going to be introducing you to an amazing winery in Granite Bay. But first, I just want to share why this location and why Granite Bay is so amazing. Granite Bay is located in Placer County. It's nestled in between Highway 50 and Highway 80, but it's really well known for being such a family-oriented community, great schools, great parks, right down the street from Folsom Lake. You're about an hour and a half away from Napa, hour and a half away from Tahoe, and about 2 hours from San Francisco. So it's perfectly located, but one of the best things that I like about being nearby is this amazing winery that seems to be a little bit of a secret, but I'm no longer gonna keep it a secret. It's called Twin Rocks Winery. We're gonna go in, take a look. The food is delicious. The wines are fantastic. They've got a venue that is absolutely gorgeous. You are going to love this. And I'm going to introduce you to the owners. They're amazing people, and just kind of get an insight into what inspired them to bring this to our community. Come on in, take a look around. So I'm in the olive orchard with Angela and Jim. Tell us a little bit about the inspiration and the story behind your winery.
Well, we both are healthcare professionals. My husband is orthopedic surgeon, and I have been a registered nurse for over 40 years. So when we were thinking of retiring, we wanted something to keep us physically active, and also something continue on our mission of healing. So my husband always likes wine. So we thought, maybe we should do a little hobby winery.
What's your most favorite part about this?
Probably back here where the animals are. And it's just very quiet back here. But there's so many nice places. I mean, the vineyard is beautiful. What's more beautiful than a vineyard? But it's we've got a variety of plants. There's a few hills and there's some animals, and it's got such variety. It's great. It's like classic California.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
So tell me a little bit about your olive oil, because it seems like it's kind of amazing.
Well, olive oil itself is amazing.
Yeah. We have crew hand-picked, and we hired a mobile olive processor. They just right there where we were, and here's the pickers and pick. Just a few yards away, we start to process them.
Okay, and tell me, How many awards have you actually won?
Well, we've gotten the gold medal several years in a row from what's called the New York International Olive Oil Competition, which is probably the preeminent international olive oil competition. So we've gotten the gold medal quite a few times. One other thing about our olive oil I like to point out is a true extra virgin and what's called cold press, which gives you, again, very high quality oil.
So a common theme that I'm kind of getting from your wine, from your food, from your olive oil is you are top notch. You do everything the highest standards with the best quality, which is why you're so amazing and everything is doing so well.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Angela and Jim. I so appreciate you guys being here with me. I'm super excited to actually share this place with everyone.
Thank you.
You're amazing.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm here with Stefan, the general manager of Twin Rocks Winery. So tell me what you guys do besides just great wines and food and olive oil.
So it all starts with, we encourage people to book a reservation, and that can start from just a simple wine tasting, or it could be very casual and laid back where you can choose from a lot of different experiences, and that can be as simply as having a glass or a bottle of wine, having some food to complement that while you're here. But if you really want to learn about the history and about the property, the tours are the best way to start. So we have an event manager on staff that's here almost every day. So once you're introduced to her, it's just finding what the celebration or whatever event that you have that you want to plan, and we can customize it to whatever your needs are for the most part. We've done many weddings on the property, up to 200. We actually had done celebrations of life. We've done, rehearsal dinners, even birthday parties and, retirement parties and so on and so forth. One of the fun things we do here, we're known for our sparkling wines, right? So we savor bottles sometimes. So if you do have a birthday or somebody that you want to bring in, even a couple people, when you make a reservation, you can request a savoring, and we'll cut the top of the champagne.
Okay, I've never experienced that. I so want to see that.
We'll have to do it later today.
Okay, will you do that? I
course.
seriously love that. Well, this concludes our tour of Granite Bay and Twin Rocks Winery and our interview with Angela and Jim. I'm so glad you had the opportunity to experience this like I have. I look forward to seeing you sometime, and I really look forward to seeing you again on the next episode of American Dream TV.
People are drawn to the Lake Tahoe and Truckee area for its easy accessibility to outdoor recreation, its natural beauty, and cool local town vibes.
It's a mecca for outdoor enthusiasts of all kinds. What we live living about here is the lifestyle.
And here we are in our special place in the mountains, where when you get up in the morning, you just look to the mountain and see if the ski conditions are so good that you're going to ski today instead of work.
We're your hosts, Christy Deischer,
Jenna Belden,
and Valerie Forte, and we're happy to share our American dream with you, the Tahoe life.
Today we're going to explore one of our favorite places in the world, Palisades at Tahoe Ski Resort.
First stop, Palisades' iconic chairlift KT22 before checking out Gallery Keoki, featuring the artwork of local renowned photographer Keoki Flag.
Palisades Tahoe, formerly known as Squaw Valley, was the host site to the 1960 Olympics.
It's been the breeding ground of skiers and snowboarders such as Shane McConkey, Jeremy Jones, JT Holmes, and Cody Townsend, just to name a few.
Located at the base of the mountain and installed in 1971, KT travels from 6,200 to 8,000 vertical feet.
It's known for its legendary steeps, massive vertical, and is considered one of the most iconic chairlifts in North America.
Dubbed as the mothership, KT is the gateway for adventure, community bonding, and a mutual love for the outdoors.
On a powder day, KT is where it's at, and the energy is contagious.
Locals line up at 6 a.m. for first tracks.
From the lift line, you can enjoy the show as skiers and riders race to the fingers, launching off the extreme features.
Eagle's Nest, located at the top of KT, is the world's steepest terrain at 68 degrees.
An Eagle monument at the top honors Shane McConkey, known as one of the best skiers of all time.
This is my dear friend Kyoki Flag, who has a world-renowned gallery here to match his world-renowned photography and person. Kyoki, would you tell us about your feelings here?
I'm grateful to be here with you. I love this place. My art is imagery from all 7 continents. And the greatest test of why I live here is every time I come back. And I drive up the valley and I'm touched by how this place feels. Can't imagine living anywhere else. But in the end, it's about the people. And one of the things I'm most proud of being part of this tribe is the authenticity. There's no posers here. I don't know, there's just something magical. I was born and raised in Hawaii, and yet, and I loved it, but it didn't change. And the thing that I love about living here is the diversity of experience. And I mean, on a powder day today, it's at its best. And I don't know, I keep every day, it seems to be an end in itself. And that's what my art is about. It's about trying to translate how it feels to be a human experience in the world. But most importantly, I believe for something to be called art, it has to be one of a kind. And claiming that nowadays with a camera is challenging. I mean, everybody's a photographer, and Earth is producing almost 1 trillion photographs a year. So I've had to adapt a methodology that's impossible to copy. And it's about taking lots of pictures and putting them together. And there's only one rule that I bind myself by now, and that is, in the end, it has to feel real to me, which means it has to be seamless, which is easier said than done. And in the end, it's a practice of failure, because I shoot about 500,000 pictures a year, and I'm lucky if I unveil 1 or 2. And in the end, it's all about living today and having that experience.
Thank you, Kyoki, so much for showing us your gallery, and especially for sharing your beautiful humanness.
Oh, I love this place, and I love our tribe.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
Sure.
Thanks for joining us today. We'll see you next time.
Cheers.
Hi, I'm Jill Van Dusen, your host of the American Dream TV show. Welcome to beautiful Roseville, California, which is just 25 miles east of downtown Sacramento, the capital of California. I chose to bring you here in Roseville to show you the lifestyle and the amenities. The most popular place and the biggest hotspot in Roseville today is the Fountains. The Fountain has everything from boutique shopping. You can do a personal spa day. You can they have a farmer's market. And in addition to that, there are outdoor concerts. And this is great for children. There is a train ride. They have a splash pad. They have dancing waters. And most important is fine dining. You have everything from Dave & Buster's to where we're going next, which is the #1 hotspot here, and it's called Rose Park Bistro, and it just opened in October. Follow me. I am here with Ihan Ozell, who is the general manager of this beautiful new restaurant, Rose Park Bistro, that is getting 5 stars all over for the reviews. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Let's start here for just a moment as far as the concept of Rose Park Bistro. Where did this start?
Well, the concept started with our love for California cuisine. We love the idea of farm to table. We love sourcing locally and sourcing fresh ingredients. That's really how the idea started. We developed that and introduced a Mediterranean flair as well into the mix.
Yeah.
So that's what the concept is all about, really.
Where did this menu get inspired from?
The menu was developed by our chef who worked in Bay Area for many years. For really, that's really his creation. But we wanted to introduce some Mediterranean flair to the menu. So we have some collective talk and collective work together, but it's mainly our chef who's putting together all this for us.
And then the other thing too is let's talk about your signature cocktails.
Yeah, perhaps our most popular cocktail is Bubble Bliss.
Yeah,
it's a showstopper. We use a citrus flavor smoked bubble on top of the cocktail.
Okay.
It uses vodka, Saint Germain, which is elderflower liquor, some fresh blueberries. All that comes up together. The other cocktail is perhaps the Rose Park Old Fashioned is amazing.
Yeah. Okay, everybody loves old fashions
Everybody
now.
loves old fashioned.
Yeah.
That's certainly one of them.
Ayan, let's go ahead then and take a look at the food.
Let's do it. Perfect.
Okay. Ayhan, I think this is great that we finally get to sit down and start looking at the menu. Let's take a look at this delicacy and the color. Tell me about it.
This is our beet salad with golden and red beets with some, it's layered with goat cheese and pistachios. We pair that with arugula salad that has some crunchy onions on top.
Ayhan, this is one of my favorite dishes that you serve. Can you tell us about it?
This is our grilled lamb chop. We are pairing our lamb chop with potato, with mushroom gratin, sauteed Brussels sprouts, and finish with rosemary demi-glace sauce. I've also brought a bottle of wine to show our wine pairing. This is our William Salian Pinot Noir from Sonoma County. It's a great wine to pair with the lamb chop. All right, next we are doing our one of our signature entree, lobster bucatini, cooked in lobster sauce with prawns, cherry tomatoes, and it is topped with brown butter poached lobster. And I wanted to bring a bottle of wine to pair with this. I have an Aubert Sonoma Coast Chardonnay 2020. This is an amazing wine to go with this. And for dessert, we brought in a red wine poached pear. It is served with vanilla ice cream and some pistachios, crumbled pistachios to go with that.
All right, you guys, I will see you next time on the American Dream TV show. Stay tuned.
Well, I hope you enjoyed today's show, produced from America's finest city, but shot in the heart of your neighborhoods. Don't forget positive media when the world really needs it. Follow us on social media at The American Dream TV. See you next time. In the meantime, cheers to your American dream.